Thanksgiving holiday, travel is expected to be one of the busiest we've seen in years.
More than 55 million Americans expected to fly or drive to their destination this week. That's according to AAA.
WSFA 12 News reporter Bethany Davis joins us live this morning from the Montgomery Regional Airport. And Bethany, what are the expectations there at the airport?
Yeah, well, if you're flying at all this weekend, expect some crowds at the airport. AAA is actually estimating about 2.5 million people will fly over this holiday weekend. Most of them expect the biggest crowds on Sunday. This is Brittany Jones-Dabby with the Montgomery Regional Airport. Talk a little bit about what you're expecting here in terms of crowds and how that compares to a normal day or weekend around here.
Absolutely. So we're expecting about 2,500 passengers to fly from MGM this week alone. So we're excited to see those numbers increase, which is up by 2.5% compared to last year. So people are traveling local. They want to start their travel right here so they don't have to have a long stretch in the journey.
I know this is always a busy travel season, especially this particular weekend. What does the airport do to prepare, to get ahead, to make sure that things run as smoothly as possible?
Yeah, so we've done a lot of preparations. The airlines have actually beefed up their staff and personnel. So they've hired additional people to make those accommodations. Here internally, MGM has hired additional police officers to help out with traffic. And then also we have our SkyCap services that we have available here in-house. So everybody is excited to welcome people, and we're here to be able to manage it.
TSA is sending out an urgent plea to folks. Please know what you can pack in your carry-on, what you cannot pack in your carry-on, what has to be checked. Kind of give us a rundown of those lists, what we need to know when we're packing up our bags.
Well, it's very essential that you remember that 3-1-1 rule. 3.4 ounces, 1 quart-size bag per passenger, which is very important when you're going through TSA. So if you have those gels, aerosols, liquids, you want to make sure that you be able to prop them and store them properly, whether that's in your check bag or your carry-on. And also keep in mind, if you want to travel with firearms, you must declare it with your airline prior to going through TSA checkpoint, because you don't want to get that confiscated and end up on a no-fly zone. So
very important.
Keep that in mind.
Good deal. Well, you know, most Thanksgiving travelers will actually be driving this weekend. 90% of them. That adds up to about 49 million drivers over this holiday weekend. We'll head back outside to the road. We'll talk a little bit more this morning about what you need to know if you will be hitting the road for the holiday.
All right, Bethany, from those statistics, sounds like a lot of people will. The busiest travel times this week expected to be today and tomorrow, with AAA saying the worst time to travel today between 2 and 6 this afternoon, and then Sunday after Thanksgiving will be another busy travel day with folks heading back home.